What's going on out there in YouTube land? TNT Neon Prime here, and we're back with another review, and this time it's on Studio Series 100 Bumblebee from Rise of the Beast, and Studio Series 99, which is Mr. Battletrap from the upcoming movie Rise of the Beast. Alright, I can start off saying by you can pick these figures up from Amazon. They are shipping now, and at a good price, and you get them in pretty fast, reasonable time. Alright, let's start out with the box art. First, we're going to start out with Mr. B. We have Mr. B here 100 on Mr. Bumblebee Studio Series. And we have Mr. B here on the side. We have him on the back in car mode and robot mode. He is licensed by GM. And we have him here on the side. Alright, we have Mr. Battletrap. Next, Mr. Battletrap is right here on the side. Battletrap right here. I'm sorry, I got had a little brain fart with his chain and his ball. Unfortunately, his ball don't come with a chain. And what's his name? Here he is on the side here, and here he is on the back, alt mode and robot mode. Here he is on the side also. There you got that off to the side. Alright, so first what we're going to start with is the accessories that come with. First up we have Mr. Bumblebee Blade, and I don't know why Hasbro didn't paint this. This ain't nothing but adding a little more silver to it. It's like they get one thing right and back off on another thing. Alright, so set it out to the side. And we have his blaster, which you can completely tell that it is molded out of yellow and painted a gunmetal, like a gray, where they could have come in and did a little bit of silver here on that. So that's his blaster also. And Mr. Battletrap ball with no chain. So you cannot have a ball and chain. So it's just a ball with chains wrapped around it. Could have been good. They could have added some balls, had a chain with it. Other than that, it's painted with the metallic silver. This same silver could have been applied to B sword, which I don't understand. Come on, I mean Hasbro, let's get it done. Let's get it right. Not only children are collecting these, grown folks as well. We are collecting these items, so add a little bit of paint to them ain't gonna hurt. Also, now we're gonna be back to also their backgrounds. If y'all can see what backgrounds they come with. Look like B's is over a volcano area, and this is the Coliseum area where Scourge and Optimus Prime Battletrap in the background with the stabbing of B up there. Alright. Alright, back with how they. Alright. Up first is Mr. B, and we shall use Mr. B sword as a pointer. We have a pair of blue eyes, which is done up real good. Also, we have his faceplate, which is done up real good also, actually painted. Unlike other faceplates back in the day of B, we have a little bit of paint here on his head with some metallic silver. Also, a little bit of detailing in here. It's like a gunmetal gray, so it looks like it's part of, like almost like an engine part right there. Excuse me. We have headlights painted in a silver color with a outline of gray on the inside. The turn signal part lights are the same, which these should be yellow. instead of like a silver, but oh well. We have a faux chest right here painted in silver with the grill also painted in a gray. We got the bumpers here. His original first car look on this. We have on his arms metallic silver on the side here on his arms, and here we have just molded yellow plastic, which could have been detailed in there. Here we have a little bit this is just a molded brownish grayish looking area here. This could stand a little bit of paint apps, but we probably had to pay a little bit more for this, but you know, a little paint app ain't gonna hurt. On his leg we have a little bit of a silver detailing up and down. This is a molded plastic, so all this yellow is molded, not painted. Same here. Excuse me. Here we have a I guess it's the pollen bothering me. Silver here in the leg here. Also silver on his big boots feet. We have the inner thigh. We have the painting of the car here, which we will see later on in car mode. On the back side we have the bumper of the car, the tail lights that are painted. I'm glad they did this instead of cheaping out on that. So yeah, that's about it for that. Let's go right into articulation. His head is on a ball joint so he can look up and down. Turn his head, rotate his head. His arms can go up this high. He can have an elbow bend also, about that much for an elbow bend. Has a articulation at the bicep. Like I said, arm can go up. He can raise his arms up like so. Also, he has a waist swivel. So there. He has a thigh swivel. He has a nice knee bend, but no knee rotation. Feet are on a swivel, so he can swivel both. So he got plenty of swivel due to articulation on the ankle pivot, right and left. And that's about it for him and for articulation and how he look. Of course, the doors are on articulation, the wheels here on articulation, and all that. That's how he'll be for that. Alright, now we up with Mr. Battletrap. Raise the camera up for Mr. Battletrap. Alright, for Mr. Battletrap, we have some molded here orange. All this orange you see is molded plastic, orange yellow. Nice paint work on his head sculpt. Head sculpt look good. His eyes are in a shade of red, which it shows here on his mouthpiece is like on the box is yellow, and this is like the painted, is like the molding color of the car here, of the vehicle. His eyes look like it's red in there, which should be a little yellow. We have some paint here, silver paint here on his chest area, the faux chest area, also with like a little dirt paint here to show that it's a little dirty. We got vents here painted all up in here, a little detailing. These are, nobody else noticed that these are guns that's sitting right up here, so they're like little machine guns or whatnot. Has a little detail in here. These up under here look like shock absorbers, so these could have been painted out to show them a little more. Same on this side, detailing all in his arm, a lot of detailing here in his arms. He has a lot of potential for a lot of paint apps on him, which they did what they did. Where you got like some detailing here in his leg here. Yeah, he has a lot of potential for a lot of good paint apps. Right in the kneecaps, you got the brass knuckle for kneecaps. Like I call them brass knuckles. Okay, you need somebody. It's over with that. It's over with. Pretty much silver paint here on his feet, on the shin bone, and on the top of his feet. We got a little bit of yellow paint. A lot of detailing here on his feet here. He have a lot of potential for good paint apps. We have spikes here on the side. They could have stand a little bit of paint like the same color here. They could have had a little bit of paint. I'm gonna have to take the time and do some of these paint apps like I said I'm gonna do, but it's been cool here off and on and raining, so I can't really paint outside. I have no place to paint on the inside. Let's see, on the back here we have a little bit of horn detailing, which you will see more of that in car mode. Vehicle mode, we got the hood scoop here and everything. So yeah, he has a lot of potential for a lot of good paint apps. Yeah, so now we're gonna go straight into articulation. His head is on a ball joint, so he can look up. He can look down just a little. If you manipulate his transformation part of him, he can look right and left. His arms are on a swivel. He can have articulation up to here. As you can see, his shoulder pads do move up and down. He has a 90 on the elbow bend also. Alright, he has a waist swivel due for transformation. No butterfly. He has a kick this high. Also, Mr. B, forgot to show him, he does have a kick this high, and he can go to a full kick in the back. Also with Mr. Battletrap, he can kick that far back due to the backpack on this back here. He has a knee bend, he has a thigh swivel, and he has a break point there if you want to use it for that. We have articulation in the foot. He has a down, he has no up, and this is due to transformation right here also. He can kick out to the side. Same thing for Mr. B. I can't believe I forgot all of that in earlier. So Mr. B can kick up, pretty much can't kick up but that about that high because his head leg is on a ball joint. So that's pretty much about that on that. I think that's about it. I think I did well, you know, waist swivel and everything. The backpack on both of them look really good. I had no issues with the backpack. It don't look bad, as most people might think it do, but it don't look bad to me. It's alright. But yeah, it's pretty good. I do like the way they did B transformation. So on this. Alright, so up next is going to be some height comparisons with these two fellas. Alright, so up first we're going to bring in B setup. So there you go. Pretty much B and them have the same backpack. I don't think the transformation is quite the same. It could be. I mean, I ain't transformed this dude in so long because, I mean, pretty much on this, they were pretty much trash. I mean, pretty much trash. This B, can tell it's a whole different new mode, so it's a whole lot better. I mean, like, look at the legs on this guy. And see the ball joining there, so it's totally different versus B new ball joint. So yeah, it's a whole lot better. Alright, then we're gonna bring in Mr. Optimus Prime, either Siege or War for Cybertron. I think it's War for Cybertron. Optimus Prime. See how that fares up. Alright, then we're gonna bring over Miss Air Razor. So pretty much bring her up the height so you can see how she ties up with Mr. B. There. Alright. Bring in Mr. Cheetor. See how that size up. And from there we're gonna bring in Miss RC. So you see how that pairs up with that. Alright, from there we're gonna bring it right on in and bring in Mr. Battletrap with RC. And see how that fares up right there. Alright. Then we're going to bring in Mr. Cheetor for him. See how they fare up. Of course, it looks like Cheetor might be a little taller than his. Excuse me, but I got him in a pose. Alright. Then we're going to bring in Miss Air Razor. I'm saving Freezer for another time. And we're gonna bring in Mr. Optimus Prime. So you see how that fares up. Alright, so the accessories they come with, like I said, is a ball chain for Mr. Battletrap, and pretty much it's a 5mm port, and about like bulkhead, you just tap it in and close it up on his hands, so he can be bashing about like bulkhead. And for Mr. B, we have the same port, and pretty much it will port in his hands like so. And there are 2 pegs here for his sword, and they're pretty much can peg on any arm. So peg right there, and there you have Mr. B wielding his blade and blaster, and Mr. Battletrap with his ball with no chain. They show the chain on the box, but don't give us a chain. But he wields it in his hand like bulkhead. Yeah, that happened, that part. Alright, first up, Mr. B, we're gonna remove his weapons and get this ready. So what I like to do with Mr. B, straighten his arms out and pretty much go ahead and have them up. Well, not up. Yeah, we'll have them up and rotate it like so. Go ahead and have it sit there and rotate it like so. Pretty much go ahead and have them up like that. And from there, we're going to take his legs and flap them out here. The panels will flip out, same with this side over here. Then we're going to take his foot, rotate it in, and bring it up. It is on a double hinge. Bring it up like so for right there. Then take his back bumper and rotate it a full 180. Bring it in and set his foot like that. And then from there, this peg here will peg into right there. It has a responsible place to be. So we have that right there. Same thing for the other side. We're gonna bring it and rotate it, bring it up like that, rotate it for 180 and bring it in till it closes snap, and there you go for that. Alright, from there we can go ahead and tab these tabs together, and these tabs are something to deal with. I have an issue tabbing them in. This is my third time transforming, and he's an issue for that. Let me take it back. Let's try and deform him. So let's get him tabbed in there and tabbed in there. Alright, then from there what you want to do is bring his backpack out, bring this panel like so, bring up to the soft tabs into place, then take the back panel here and tab it in like so. Some better focus. Alright, then from there what you want to do is bring this fake chest area up, bring it up like that. Then we take his pecs here and flip them down and flip them down over there. Then we're pretty much like this. Alright, so from here you can bring his arms down. I don't know why I stood them up, but I always like standing them up for some odd reason, because I'm gonna have to bring them back down regardless. So there, and from there you can bring this whole area over, bring this over the bumper, and we got it there like so. So we're looking like this. Then from there you can tab this panel in if it want to do right. It don't want to do right. Every time you get on camera, still don't want to do right. Right. Pretty much right there. And it stayed earlier, but it don't want to stay now. Okay, so we pretty much like that. And from there you can pretty much take the tab right here and tab it into there, and that pretty much closes. You can go ahead and tab the door in like so. Same on the other side like so. And then let's see if this thing can stay in now, and there it go. So we're looking like that. Then from there what you want to do is take this joint here and bring it up like that. Then rotate Mr. B hands in like that. His arms, not hands but arms, rotate it in like that, so he be looking like that. So there's a tab here and a peg here and a tab over there. So that's pretty much going to tab into place. We can there bring his wheels in and push them in and make sure they tabbed into place here. Same thing here, tabbed into place like that. Then bring his arms down and pretty much tab him in there and tab him in to that slot there. And there we have Mr. B in his off-road Camaro mode. Alright, so let's go into detailing. Detailing on this pretty much looks like what they had on the trailer, except for the arm thing showing here. So we use Mr. B's sword pointer. Up in here there's a little bit of suspension right there, so that right there could have been done with a little bit of paint also, so you can see the suspension there. These are peg wheels, which I'm glad they're not using the peg that you can see the clamp from the outside. So +1 for you on that, Mr. Hasbro. Excuse me. Have the stripes here, paneling here. We do have a hood scoop, barely seen because of the black. The front bumper is here. I think this front bumper is removable. Yes, it is removable. So we have that going on also, and it just pegs into place, back into place like that. It snap in. So we have that going on, which, like I said, it can be removed. And we're gonna get it pegged back in. Act like you don't want to peg back in, but it's, y'all can remove it. So pretty much black here on the back with another rear bumper for off-roading. And that's Mr. B in his alt mode, and this is smooth, so he ain't gonna roll too good on that. Alright, Mr. Battle. I do like how they got the windshield and the windows. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. But this is about the best looking alt mode I've seen on B in this size. I mean, gaps are barely visible. Maybe size you can see right there, but I mean, it looks good to be an off-road Camaro. Alright, up next, Mr. Battletrap. Alright, here we go with Mr. Battletrap. Alright, first thing first, what we want to do, we'll start working down here on the bottom. You know, I go tab it here. I go ahead and tab it in. So pretty much there's a tab and a slot. So I pretty much go ahead and start working on his bottom half first. And then I take the feet and bring them down. And go ahead and bring these door panels down like so. And I go ahead and take these and flip them. They tabs here, tab hole here, and pretty much go ahead and tab them into place. So we got him looking like that. Then I go ahead and take this backpack and bring his light bar out, bring it out, and then I go ahead and bring the backpack and tab it away from it. So we have that just like so. Then take it, and then we're gonna go ahead and rotate it. From there, we're gonna take his waistline and swivel it a full 180. And every time I swivel it, it pops out. So I don't know what's the deal with that. I done transformed him 3 times just to make sure I get transformation down right. And it pops out every time. Alright, so there we have that going on. Alright, from there, you take his front head and bring it forward. Bring all this forward. All of that. Just like so. Then you can take this right here and pretty much bring his front panels up like that. Same with this side right here. And take the front of the head, bring the chest in the area, and take the front of the head to make it be just pretty much, come on, get it. So we're gonna have him, come on, like that. So he's pretty much gonna be looking at you straight forward, pretty much about like that. Alright, then from here, what we want to do is bring these hinges up and rotate it out and have all that there. Same thing with this hand here. Bring all that and slide it open just like so. We're gonna make sure this spike here is level with that guy there, and pretty much the same thing for him for this arm over here. Alright, so we got that going on. Alright, from there we're gonna bring this peg. This is a peg here, and it pops open like that, like so. This is still up, and what we're going to do is bring the arms up like that, and then pretty much bring them in like so. Alright, same thing with the other side. Peg it and pretty much bring the arms in and then fit into place like so. So we have this part of the door, have the door area and stuff done right there, so you can see Bernie's. Alright, so from there what we can do is go ahead and bring them panels in here, bring them panels in here, and what we're going to do is take, there's an area right here where that lineup is going to go at. So pretty much make sure the arms are folded back far, and bring that in. Oh, is it that one? Yeah, I think it's that one. I think, yeah, I think it is. And pretty much have it like that. Same thing with us. I think it's this. I think it's probably this first one. And then, yeah, it's probably this first one. Set it in place like that. So, why is this one? Yeah, it's supposed to be that one. But it still want to flip it to this side for some reason. There you go. Alright, so that's what we're looking at right there. And then what you want to do is take the toe hinge area, and pretty much there's a tab there, tab it into the spot right there, and bring it together like so. And we have that going on. Make sure these guys are lined up. Tab that in. Then what you want to do is just take this area here and collapse it in. There's a peg tab hole here and a peg there, so that all this is going to be pushed into here like so. Bring it in. Same thing on the other side. Bring it in. Take this, slide it down, make sure all this lined up. Then from there, what we're going to do is, this don't tab, stay in place. Bring the front end of his nose out like so, and bring these guys together, his light bar, so they tab, and then there's a tab hole right there, and just tab it into place. These also satisfying transformations too, not too risky, too much. So, and it tabs in, have his light bar there. And now what we're going to do is bring all this back. Make sure we tab that front end in there, and bring that down. Same thing here, bring it down, tab area, and there we have Mr. Battletrap and his alt mode. And his alt mode looks pretty good. I got a little bit of feet showing here, but I can work with that. I can work with that. It's not too bad. Now, as far as paint apps, we have his horns here on the top here. We have his mirrors over here, which is a molded, look like a molded gray. Yeah, molded gray. We have Bernie's here on the side. So have little paint app stripes here. We have a air intake here on the top, which looks really good. We have GMC on the front. We have this bumper here, which was his faux bumper right here. So we have this bumper here, so it shows the original bumper with the same paint scheme on it, with it showing the dirt and whatnot. The light bar looks really good. Show a little bit of hands here, which I can work with that too. His little truck mode, like hands or whatnot, his little truck mode do not look bad whatsoever. Very little robot showing, except for, like I said, the feet and everything. It got some clearance, so on carpet it will roll good, but like I said, this is a smooth surface. So alright, so here he is beside his co-star. Alright, here both of them is beside Dark of the Moon. Bumblebee. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. See all these panel lines here and a different paint. I mean, they didn't even try to paint this, but you know what I'm saying, versus this looks good. I mean, only panel lines you see pretty much is, of course you're going to see this, but the doors, of course you're going to see that where it tabs together. This looks better. This looks 10 times better. Wait, I mean 10 times better. And he actually is longer than him too. So this looks better. But there go those three together. Focus. And here both of them is with Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime. I'll show how that looks and how that looks. Battletrap alt mode looks doggone good. Won't make me get another one, so I can just keep his in alt mode and keep the other one in robot mode. Okay, his alt mode looks good. But yeah, so there you go. So we see the height going on. So yeah, looks good. It looks really good. All right. Up next, we'll see pretty much how, we'll talk about these guys, how they look at everything. All right, be back with that. You know what I forgot to do? And his tail lights. All this is painted. This they really did some good paint apps as far as for the vehicle mode. I mean, I guess because they represent the GMC, so they got tried to get as close as possible. I mean, but his alt mode looks good. Besides the feet, his alt mode do look good. I can't take that from him. Same thing with B. I mean, yeah. Alt mode looks real good on both of them, tell you the truth. Yeah. Alright, that's all I got to say about it. They look good. I can't take that away from them. They look good. Alright, be back. Alright, we back to show out the storage areas for these guys for their weapons. Right, first up we're going to have Mr. B. Pretty much Mr. B can have a clip here and pretty much clip anywhere on his bumper for his gun. So we got that going on, and he do have some clearance. Then on the bottom here there's a tab here for his weapon, and there's a tab there, and it pretty much will clip on right there. So that there for that. And Mr. Battletrap, he has two hit lips here on the side. Lips. That's what she said. And what they do, once you close this in, you'll see the two pegs here on the side, and it pretty much will go into play. I'm trying to do it without, so this thing will deseparate itself. Come on. So right there, and that's how that one look, pretty much. So he still ain't got no chain. There's a ball and chain. Still ain't got no chain, but that's how you can store that on bulkhead. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, here's my final thoughts on you guys. They pretty decent. B, they came a long way with B, I'm gonna tell you. But they still being cheap on the paint apps as far as his robot mode. As far as car mode, paint apps fine. As far as robot mode, come on Hasbro, y'all got to put more paint apps on these guys. Alright. Battletrap look good. He has very so much potential with a lot of areas that can be painted on. But other than that, they both look good and everything. They especially look good in their alt modes. They look real good in their alt modes. If y'all wondering, that's Freezer in his gun mode. But they both look good. I was thinking about getting a second one of each just to have them in a car mode, so I can have them on the shelf with them on the shelf. Also get another cheetah air razor, and I ain't gonna worry about getting a second freezer. But yeah, I mean, they look good in their alt modes. Look real good. Detailing is good on them. In robot mode, they could have done a little more detail on them, but it looked good. Transformation is satisfying, very satisfying. They hold their poses real good. You see, I got Battletrap on one toe, so he holding that and freezer gun and his ball with no chain. And yeah, like I said, it looked pretty good. So I think, yeah, they could have added more paint apps on B, way more. I don't know why they want to do the second most popular character with less paint apps. I don't understand it. And then like him, he got more paint apps on Battletrap than they do on B. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I like them. The figures are good. You can pick these up at Amazon. Battletrap were like 30 something bucks, and B were like 20 something bucks. So yeah, y'all can pick them up at Amazon. You can get them in 2-3 days. So yeah, get ready to go see that movie. We're not far off. June 9th is the date that the movie comes out, and I will be there to watch it. And far as this review goes, if y'all like the review, give a thumbs up. If y'all dislike this review, give a thumbs down. I'm up to 392 subscribers now, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm glad y'all liking my videos. I'm putting them out there, trying to put them out there as much as possible as I come across new things. Of course, this stuff costs money. Life comes before toys. Toys after bills. So I gotta pay bills first, then do toys. So yeah, that happens. Until I can get some stuff coming in, like somebody want me to just, you know, show it off, then I can throw more videos out there. But other than that, man, like I said, I want to thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for watching my videos. Thank y'all for giving me thumbs up. Y'all leave comments. Y'all leave some comments. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do to, you know, bring your boy TNT Neon Prime up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a day on this. As I always say, God is good all the time. TNT Neon Prime out. Be blessed.